I think it would take a few rounds.
Really?
But yeah. First of all, Jake is a lot bigger. Jake's a lot bigger.
But what weight would they fight
Well,
at?
I don't think Jake is getting anywhere lower than 205 pounds.
There's a few Americans, and this might be crazy, I think Jake Paul's got a chance. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do think that there are, where I don't believe anyone over here thinks this goes more than around 2 max.
Joe Rogan expressed genuine surprise at Jake Paul's dramatically improved physique ahead of the Anthony Joshua showdown. He noted how dialed in, sharp, and fully prepared Jake appears. Rogan highlighted that despite critics pointing out that some of Jake's past opponents were close to retirement, Jake still stepped in with real fighters and committed to intense training camps. He also mentioned that Joshua approaching 40 adds a new twist to the matchup, making the entire event even more compelling. Rogan said he's truly curious to see how it all plays out.
It would be crazy. I like a little freak show every now and then. As far as, like, would you like to see
I like
Jake
a
Paul,
lot of freak show.
Look, if Jake Paul wants to fight for the title, I would like to see him beat top contenders in the light heavyweight division or whatever division he chooses to compete at, and then eventually fight for a title. Yeah.
But are the fights even real? Like the Tyson fight? Like I saw video breakdowns of Tyson.
Jake Paul's newest physical transformation has ignited a strong buzz throughout the combat sports world. A short clip making the rounds online reveals a version of Jake who looks tighter, stronger, and more finely conditioned than at any point in his previous camps. His posture, the crispness of his movements, and the confidence in his demeanor all suggest a fighter gearing up for the biggest test of his career. With Anthony Joshua waiting for him soon, this updated look feels like Jake's direct response to critics who once dismissed him as mere entertainment. He now seems intent on proving he deserves to stand on a stage traditionally reserved for top-tier professionals. Fans can't help but point out how dramatically his physique has shifted in a short span, reinforcing that this camp is driven by genuine commitment, not theatrics. Former world champion Andre Berto adds a compelling twist to the discussion. While he acknowledges that most fans are expecting Anthony Joshua to deliver a brutal knockout, he stresses that the matchup isn't as straightforward as it appears. Joshua hasn't delivered many truly dominant performances lately, and Berto suggests that this inconsistency injects real uncertainty into the fight. Meanwhile, Jake is backed by a seasoned team of coaches who constantly pushing to capitalize on his youth, power, and conditioning. Berto's take is that even though the public predict a one-sided fight, the outcome hinges on which version of Joshua steps into the ring. With Jake showing growth and maintaining discipline, Berto believes this showdown genuinely has potential to swing either way.
I think you our baby. Like, you one of the first ones, and he gonna always take care of Bert. But then Floyd was as massive as he was. So how you split, how you do that?
No, I mean one thing with Al's always gonna, he got loyalty to, he got big loyalty to Floyd as well. Because they made so much money together. But, it's funny how, he can say whatever he want to say. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how that, how the fight got, it kind of came about. But they had the Pacquiao and Floyd fight. We all go up there. We check the fight out. Good situation. And then just me and my lady, we walking through the casino. What's his name? Rodney Jerkins.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Rodney Jerkins, big music producer. Yeah. Y'all can talk to him and ask him. Yeah. Rodney Jerkins.
Some analysts view Jake Paul's preparation through a more practical, financial lens. They highlight his sparring rounds with heavyweight fighters and how both sides benefit from these sessions. For Jake, working with bigger, stronger opponents exposes him to the kind of power he could face against Joshua, forcing him to manage pressure, sharpen his timing, and stay calm when heavy shots come his way. For the heavyweights, the primary reward is monetary. Training with a high-profile star like Jake brings a payday far larger than what most standard camps offer. These sparring sessions become a mix of education and income, creating a scenario where everyone involved gains something meaningful.
I know they're getting a lot of money to be there, and it's easy work. But what is in that for Lawrence Okoli, Frank Sanchez, and Jared Anderson?
Easy money. I don't know how much he'll be paying sparring partners. I assume to get those caliber of sparring partners in, it's got to be big money.
Lawrence Okoli's got a fight coming up. If you're Joe Gallagher, you go spar Jake Paul. Is that going to help you?
No, absolutely not. Are you going to get a bit of profile from it, perhaps? People are going to hear your name?
Yeah.
Does that help? I remember going to spar with Kessler, and I got £500 or euros for the week. It was the hardest money I've ever earned in my life.
But how much did you learn from?
Yeah, me, bundles.
Yeah. What's Okoli learn? I don't get it.
No.
I mean, I do get it, the money. But when you got a fight coming up, I'm thinking, really? Are you going to get anything out of that sparring that's going to help you in your fight? Maybe you are. Maybe I'm just completely diminishing Jake Paul's ability, but I'm struggling. I really am.
Fair play to Jake Paul. I mean...
And you're right, there's a bit of a conflict there because Joshua used to manage him.
Yeah, it was through 258, right?
Yeah. But surely they're smashing him to pieces. Surely Jake's going, oh, what the fuck? This is fucking horrible.
Every single one of those 3 fighters there could annihilate him in a round.
Yeah, so are they not doing that?
That wraps up today's video. Stay connected, and I'll see you in the next one.